Talking about Mr. Gavaskar, a few days ago, I spoke to him about a former India cricketer in Vinod Kambli after images of him emerged not in a great state. On that occasion, Mr. Gavaskar had said that, listen, he's like a son to us and we'll go out of our way to the cricketing fraternity, will go out of their way to support Vinod Kambli. What we're doing today is bringing you a special feature about Vinod Kambli, his entire journey that started from the Shivaji Park in Mumbai, touted as even more talented than Sachin Tendulkar. Where did it all go wrong for him? Here's the Vinod Kambli story. Enjoy this. We'll see you once the test match in Brisbane starts. After the story, there will be a break on India Today, but news and updates will continue. These images of one-time star India cricketer at a function in Mumbai have taken the internet by storm, with most wondering what led to Vinod Kambli, once dubbed as the future superstar, to now being visibly unwell, unable to walk or talk with much coherence. Kambli's story is a classic example of what might have been. Once considered more talented than his childhood friend Sachin Tendulkar, to now becoming a washed-up cricketer in just his early 20s, fading away due to indiscipline and unconcealed flamboyance. An inexcusable underachiever, Kambli's story is a lesson on how talent, if not nurtured properly, can turn into a disaster. Kambli first came into limelight as a 17-year-old when he and Sachin Tendulkar both set the stage on fire with a world record 664-run partnership during an important match of the Harris Shield tournament in February of 1988. Kambli contributed an unbeaten 349 while Tendulkar scored 326.
दरअसल वो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड के बाद ही हम लाइमलाइट में आए हैं और लगता है वही हमारे लाइफ करियर का टर्निंग पॉइंट था। तो उसके बाद ही जो हमें एक्सपोजर मिला है, क्योंकि हर न्यू कमर को एक्सपोजर होना ज़रूरी है, तो हमको जो एक्सपोजर मिला तो उनके बाद हमारी क्रिकेट करियर स्टार्ट हुई वहाँ से।
Kambli and Tendulkar's friendship was forged in the furnace of Mumbai cricket. Vinod was always the more flamboyant, Sachin would say. Tendulkar's quiet and disciplined approach was perfectly complemented by Kambli's carefree and larger-than-life personality.
To be along his side have been a great pleasure for school, then for Mumbai team, then for India. Cricketing career with him, at least thrice only I got run out with him. Otherwise, the eye-to-eye coordination, nobody till now the cricketers have, because played with him since he was 9 and 10 years old. So that's how close I know him, and on the field and off the field as well.
One of the notable aspects of Kambli's game was his flashy stroke play. In 1989, he was picked for India under-19 team to feature in the Asia Youth Cup, and in no time he made his Ranji Trophy debut. In fact, he set off his first-class career with a first ball six, announcing himself on Indian cricket's biggest domestic tournament. Soon, he made his ODI debut and was also part of India's 1992 World Cup team. The stylish left-hander's test career took off in 1993, and what a start it was. In his opening 4 test matches, Vinod Kambli produced 2 magnificent double hundreds, one each against England and Zimbabwe. In the process, he became the first Indian to score 2 test double hundreds in a row against 2 different opponents. In no time, the Mumbai Dasher was on the cover of magazines, dubbed as the next big thing. But little did the experts and fans know at that time that Kambli's superb start would turn into a sorry finish. His technical insecurity against the short pitch deliveries and off-field issues combined resulted in Kambli suffering the axe from the test team. Things went from bad to worse for Vinod Kambli in the white ball format too, especially post the 1996 ODI World Cup. In the semi-final against Sri Lanka at the Eden Gardens, India suffered a collapse in the chase of 252. Kambli could only watch his batting partners walk in and leave. India's horrendous show triggered the Kolkata crowd, who threw bottles onto the outfield and even set fire to the seating. The players walked off and Sri Lanka won the game by default, but the defeat proved tough to take for both India and Kambli, who couldn't control his emotions as he headed back to the pavilion. Kambli's outburst captured India's embarrassment at the time.
मैं कभी अपने देश से गद्दारी नहीं करूंगा, अपनी टीम से गद्दारी नहीं करूंगा। मैं ये 96 का मैच मैं लाइफ में कभी नहीं भूल सकता हूं, क्योंकि ये मैच के बाद मेरा करियर खत्म किया गया।
Just like his career, Vinod Kambli's love life had its fair share of highs and lows. His first marriage with childhood sweetheart Noella Lewis met an early end. As per reports, the reason behind Kambli and Noella's failed marriage was the cricketer's habit of excessive drinking. Kambli's second innings with fashion model Andrea Hewitt began in September of 2006. But happy family became just a term as troubles once again began to mount on him. In 2015, Kambli and his wife Andrea were booked for allegedly assaulting and wrongfully confining their domestic help, though Kambli denied the allegations and cited lack of proof. 3 years later, in 2018, the cricketer and his wife were once again embroiled in a controversy. The duo were involved in an altercation with renowned singer Ankit Tiwari's father, R.K. Tiwari. Kambli and Andrea had claimed that R.K. Tiwari deliberately brushed his hand against Andrea's. However, the senior citizen alleged that Kambli and his wife assaulted him without provocation.
The Bandra police has booked cricketer Vinod Kambli for allegedly assaulting his wife Andrea in front of their 2 children under the influence of alcohol.
In 2023, problems deepened on Kambli's home front when he was booked by the Mumbai police for allegedly assaulting his wife Andrea. She filed an FIR against him for abusing and assaulting her under the influence of alcohol.